Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So I have a speed build for you all, and this one is on my not so berry green gen house. So for those of you who follow that series, you know that we are getting closer to being done, which is so sad because I absolutely love that series. And that's not to say that I won't do an extended version of the Not So Berry challenge. I'm still highly thinking about it, just it won't happen for a little while. So we are moving on to Green Generation, aka Kale, and we just finished Peach Gen last week, so it's kind of crazy that we're already here, but I'm super excited to dive into this and everything. And just although the only thing I'm really worried about Green Gem is the fact that you have to accept every invitation or phone call you get, so that's gonna be a rough bit because I pretty much ignore almost every phone call that my sim ever gets because a lot of them are just really annoying and just random sims that I do not know, they're just calling me. So that's gonna be really interesting to see what is up, but I'm more so excited about his whole like tech guru career and him being super techie and into computers and stuff like that. So I wanted to kind of bring that to this build in a way. So it's kind of a funky build. I really enjoy doing builds like this where I can kind of just go ham in a way. I don't know, it's kind of fun just adding a whole bunch of stuff onto a build and kind of making it more visually interesting. So if you guys have ever seen my houseboat video that I did around when Island Living came out, that's probably one of my favorite builds I want to say that I did, only because I just really enjoy doing kind of quirky things, and I don't feel like I do that all that often, and that's something that I'm really interested in and I would love to do more of. So I thought that this whole idea of living in a trailer was going to be kind of a different vibe for Not So Berry, because we haven't really done that before, and we are still residing in Strangerville because, well, there is a trailer park area, which I wish, looking back on it, I wish that they added at least another trailer park lot just so that there could be like more sims living in this area and it's just not just this one sim that's here. And I was thinking even more so is, imagine if they gave us the actual camper that you could build inside of instead of having to kind of create your own. But I mean, I guess this way you're a little bit more creative with it, but it would have been kind of cool to just play around with the actual campers that you get. So I clearly made my own little body of a house, or trailer I should say, and then I attached a car to it so it looks a little bit more realistic. The only thing I did happen to forget was to add like fake wheels onto it, so it's kind of more just like a floating body, which kind of sucks, but I'm not entirely bothered by it. I might go in and like add some more stuff to it. But yeah, also when I was trying to save this house, it said that I put something that's modded in, so I don't know what I did. I'm gonna have to take out my mods folder and see what's up, because I didn't intentionally add anything that's CC, but I might have overlooked it and plopped something in there that I didn't want to put in, but that's beside the point here. So I really wanted the exterior to be, again, like kind of quirky, which is why I added those like lights. They remind me of like industrial type of lighting. So I wanted to put those on the exterior so that when it becomes nighttime, the house in itself glows green, because since this is Green Generation, I wanted more green. So the idea behind what this house ends up looking like, or trailer, is it's as if like Kale went to the junkyard and like got a whole bunch of stuff, or like went to thrift stores, or just got a lot of like weird things to put into his small little yard. So I definitely made sure to add a bar because he needs it for his mixology skill, so I wanted to include that there. And he's kind of like a party animal. I believe there's something in the challenge where he's meant to like hang out with friends and stuff, so we're gonna have him be a little bit more of a social butterfly, which is gonna be different for me because I don't have my sims really go out and hang out with people. So I hope I can get him like a good group of friends that he can chill with and everything. And I think we have to also have enemies. I might be mixing that with the last gen, but I believe I read something about having a certain amount of friends and a certain amount of enemies, so that shall be interesting. But I'm really excited. Like, I don't know, I thought that this house wasn't gonna end up looking how I kind of envisioned it, but the more I worked on it, the more it came out how I wanted it to be. And I especially wanted to include kind of like these metal siding, because I wanted it to be more rustic and not anything that's like super like shiny and brand new. I wanted it to be very just like he's collected a whole bunch of stuff and he's just kind of living in this trailer that he can only afford because he's obviously moving out of his house with his family, and he's like, I want to move out on my own and like have my own place. And you know, he's a little bit too young to go ahead and afford an entire place or like a house or anything. So I decided that, you know, we're gonna have him live in a trailer, something different we haven't done before. And overall, I really enjoy the exterior. I don't know, looking at it makes me really happy. And it's just, I obviously have some green incorporated. I didn't want to go overboard with green. Like, I was thinking about making the roof area like a green roof, but I just didn't want it to be too much. I also ended up moving this lot to another save file because I didn't realize that it was fall when in the Not So Berry save. So I was just like, everything was looking very brown, and I was just like, I need some more green to be showing. So obviously when I go and play with the series, it's gonna be in fall time, which is completely okay, but I wanted to be able to like decorate and stuff and like see how everything's looking just in case anybody is interested in downloading this. But I don't know, I've been really stressed these past few weeks, and today I was like extremely stressed, and I was like, you know what, I didn't know if I was gonna even upload a video today at all. So I was like, maybe let me go ahead and build Kale's house, watch some shows on Netflix, and like just kind of get in the zone of doing that rather than focusing on the stuff that I've been stressing over, which is why also I haven't had videos up is that, and I wasn't feeling good yesterday. So like, you know, there's just a lot going on, and I'm sorry if there happens to be videos here and there throughout the rest of this week. It's just, I don't know, I'm kind of in a weird space right now, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging for too long or anything. So yeah, and I spent yesterday also replying to comments from the past 17 videos that I've done. I didn't even realize that I barely replied to comments in February, which I completely apologize for. It's just my anxiety kind of has like taken over. I don't know why when I get a bunch of comments and I don't reply to certain comments, then like they all pile up, and then thinking about replying to everything gets me super anxious. But I took it video by video, and I ended up replying to a bunch of people, and I know I replied to some people like multiple times because they commented on multiple videos. So if you got spammed by me, I'm sorry, but I just felt guilty that I didn't respond. And I try my best to engage with you guys as much as I can through the comments. So yeah, I'm sorry if like sometimes I don't reply to comments for a while. It's just a me thing. So my apologies. But also there is like a sign on the house itself, but again, I was like, I don't want to make it seem like it's some sort of restaurant or some sort of like place. It's just, again, Kale going into a junkyard and like finding a whole bunch of stuff and like adding it onto his trailer to make it more unique. And so I mean, I spent quite a lot on the exterior because that's kind of like my main focal point for this house. Obviously we're not really hanging out on the outside as much, but as if like we were to be hanging out, I mean, we're probably gonna end up chilling outside a lot because we have the bar out there, we have a grill, a seating area, and I kind of wanted to make it a little bit mixed matched as well because, well, you know, this is all the stuff that he's been collecting and stuff, even maybe from antique stores, I don't know. But the inside, of course, is small because we are in a trailer, so we had to work with the space that we had. And I managed to fit in a double bed, a decently sized bathroom. I think it was a 2x2. I originally was going to go for 3x2, which is what I usually do, but I think with using the Discovery University shower, I think I'm saving space. I'm not entirely sure if this house is fully functional, which I should probably check before I do upload it to the gallery or whatever the case is. So I should definitely look into that because I'm not 100% sure. I hope it is because I feel like everything seems to be okay, but where I put his computer, I think is going to be causing a little bit of an issue to access the other side of the bed. So I might need to look into that more specifically. But the bathroom I think should be okay because I don't think I think the shower they can get around it. It's like just the one that is attached to the wall. So it's not like there's like a whole like build or anything of a shower wall or anything in the way, is what I'm trying to say. So I think it should all work out. But the interior is also kind of, well, I mean, the interior isn't as crazy as the outside, to say the least, but I'm gonna say that he kind of collected some other stuff to put into his house because this is all stuff that he's gotten for cheaper or has gotten for free. So that's the type of dude he is. Maybe he got some things for a bargain, but yeah, so Nothing too crazy. I really wish that we had better green like tiles, because I was looking at the tiles that we have for the bathrooms, and I was just like, I'm not really vibing with this. There is the one from Parenthood, which I was actually going to go ahead and use for the kitchen area, but there's so many windows in there that I feel like you don't really see much of the wall, which I should probably go and actually put in the tiles, because I would prefer seeing the tiles there over the kind of green wallpaper with the, what is that called? Gray baseboards, I think is the word, or paneling. Gray paneling, I think that's what it is. So I should probably go back and do that, but I don't know. I was kind of like trying to figure out how I wanted the layout to be and everything, because I think I'm going to get Kale a cat. I kind of thought about that last minute, because I try to have, ever since pets came out, I've been including a pet with each generation just to, you know, add a little family member. So I think we're going to have a little pet kitty cat, a green cat, which I'm excited. So yeah, I think it'll be fun, but I had to make space for the litter box, a little like scratching post, and you know, the food bowl. So trying to fit in another sim in here might be difficult. I mean, we could have up to 2 sims here, but the thing is, like, I don't necessarily want to get into a relationship right off the bat, because if we do, we're not gonna have space to put the kid. I mean, we could probably have a kid in here when they're a baby, maybe as a toddler, but past that, I feel like it's a bit of a stretch. And I do want Kale to have, I think, a few more kids, because I think it'd be fun to just keep expanding the family as much as we can, because, you know, it's our second to last gen here, and I think having a decently sized family tree towards the end, I think, would be nice. So I don't know if we're gonna go for 3 kids again, or maybe we'll go for 4. I don't know. 4 kids might seem like a lot, but I mean, Kale isn't the one that's getting pregnant, so I guess he's a little bit off the hook there, which is nice. But yeah, somebody actually suggested, if you guys saw my International Women's Day Create a Sim that I did on Sunday, I made 4 sims, and somebody in the comments said that maybe Jeanette, which was my Asian sim with the purple hair, she might be a good fit for Kale. And I was thinking about it, I was like, maybe yeah, like I think we might go for Jeanette, because I mean, I already have her made and she's really cute, so I think that could be either one of his friends or could actually be a significant other. I don't know. I kind of was thinking I wanted to have an Asian sim anyway to be a significant other, just to kind of like mix things up, because the last Asian sim we had was Sage. So I think it'd be nice to bring back a beautiful Asian sim in here. So yeah, maybe we will bring in Jeanette, and I think she's really cute, so I think it'd be fun. And I feel like she would fit in the vibe of what we have going on here as well, because like she has like her leather jacket and just is styling with her black heeled boots. So I don't know, I'm kind of excited to start green. Well, I am excited, but I'm also like sad a bit, but I don't know, you know, I want to get through it, but at the same time, just like, do I really want to get through it? But again, who knows, maybe we'll have like an extended version of Not So Berry happening either later on this year, or whatever the case is. Again, I've said this multiple times, I want to incorporate smaller challenges within this year after we finish Gen 10 of Not So Berry, so that I can just like kind of knock out some challenges that I've been wanting to do for a while and get that done. And then maybe like if I come up with my own Not So Berry extended version of like what I want to complete, then we could do that. And I know that a lot of you guys do love this series, and I say this a lot, but I really truly appreciate all the support you guys have given this series. And to anybody who's binge watched from episode 1 to the current episodes, like, I appreciate that so much, and it makes me just really happy to see so many people supporting it. And I know that a lot of you guys don't want it to end, so maybe it won't be coming to a full stop end if we do end up bringing them back in the future. So I'm not gonna say, you know, that they're gonna be gone forever, because this family is too iconic to just say goodbye to. But yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna be doing any other legacy challenges anytime soon. Again, I don't know what's gonna change, what will happen. anything's open really, so I'm just kind of going with the flow. But with that being said, that's pretty much it for this build. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys in a new video very soon. Bye guys.